Before we do anything else, we need to make sure that many of the drugs that are coming into our country right now are coming across our borders. Sheriff Adam Christensen, who I meet with very, very frequently, has done a very good job of shutting down our meth labs within the Central Valley. But now a lot of those drugs are coming up from the border. We need to have a stronger border. We need to have a guest worker program to make sure that our agriculture economy is sustainable. So I think first of all we've got to take care of an overall immigration policy before we start making any types of exclusions for anybody that may already be here. But secondly, this is a position that I took from a state perspective as well. The DREAM Act is something that has been attempted to pass in states as well as on a national perspective. I know from a state perspective, the new governor has changed things somewhat. But my position has always been very clear. Before you start restricting veterans who have served our country and not allowing them to go to our colleges and receive in-state tuition, we cannot afford to open that up to anybody else. Our veterans come first. You put your life on the line, you defend our country. I believe that our veterans should have in-state tuition first and foremost.
Yes, thank you. I agree. The DREAM Act is a very difficult one for me, because these deal with kids that were brought here that know they were illegal until they applied for college and they found out you're not documented and you're not entitled to get the things that you may need to get through school. So we had two bills before the Senate, AB 130, AB 131. AB 130 allowed undocumented students to get private financial aid. I did support that. I voted for that. The second one was AB 131, which would be government tuitions, and I couldn't support that one at the time because, first of all, we have the first one done that was private. Let's see how that works. But secondly, the congressman's right. We've got to address this immigration issue because what happens to these kids, and look, I want the best and the brightest in all areas, and to do that in education is very important. But the problem is until we address it through a federal immigration policy, they can't legally work. And so I think it's a mess, and I think it's got to get resolved, and I know the congressman is working hard on that, so I look forward to coming alongside him and helping him wherever I can.
Okay, well, I want to thank the congressman, the senator, and the mayor for showing up tonight and making this. Please give them another hand. I don't have all the answers. I have an opinion on things, but I don't have all the answers. And I think that we would all agree that we learned as much tonight as you have learned. I want to remember this is the second annual. We're going to have a third annual, but it's important that you stay engaged in your government. It will make it a better place. We appreciate you showing up here tonight, and drive safely. God bless.